am the president of Splash Water Sports. First time I tried scuba diving was with my boyfriend, who has now been my husband for almost 20 years. This was actually the store that we learned to dive through years and years ago. They were looking for partners and a group of people to purchase the store from them. And we got to know some of the other people that we are now partners with, and we all worked together to make it happen.
I started scuba diving in 1990, and I'm actually one of the co-owners of Splash Water Sports. We actually purchased Pittsburgh Scuba and Scuba South, but we decided to merge the two into one to coordinate our efforts better. And we moved it to this new location in 1995. Pretty much anybody who lives in this, especially the south side of Pittsburgh, recognizes the name because most everybody somehow uses Banksville Road to get in and out of the city.
We offer everything from beginner, which would be your open water class, for the scuba diver rating.
It's a 5-part course, which involves 5 academic chapters that you have to review in the lesson plan. You have 5 confined water sessions. And then you have a series of 4 open water dives to complete your open water certification. We have group classes, we have private classes, we have semi-private classes.
We also teach emergency first response instructor, which is a CPR first aid instructor course.
We teach 10-year-olds. I tell parents all the time they're worried about the tests, they're worried about the reading material, and I say it's not rocket science. If 10-year-olds can do it, anybody can do it.
Anytime you want to take a class, we'll accommodate you. So if you want to take something that's not in our rotation, typically we'll try to schedule a date with you that you can do pretty much anything you want to do. Most recreational divers, when they get into scuba diving, it's because they want to go see the pretty fish on a 40-foot reef dive.
Scuba diving lessons are extremely exhilarating and exciting for people. And the first time they take that breath underwater, everyone comes up with amazement in their eyes and a smile on their face, and they just love it. As long as you have the desire and want to learn to scuba dive, the biggest hurdle is whether or not you like the water. So if you already like the water, we can teach you, we can help you with your phobias and fears, and we can work you through it.
The sharks are more scared of you than you are of them. And everybody also assumes that it's deep and dark, deep and dark. That's not the case at all.
With the equipment that we have now, it is very safe. It's safer than most of the adrenaline sports out there. We are in the underwater environment, and we do need to respect when we're in a different world, in a different realm.
Divers should take only pictures and leave nothing but bubbles.
Just like walking into your neighbor's backyard that may have a dog, you would enter cautiously through a fence, not knowing if there was something there that could be protecting that home. The same happens underwater. There are so many safety precautions, and the equipment is so high-tech.
If you've been underwater yourself and open your eyes, you can't focus. Well, so we need an airspace so that we can focus. So we use a mask. We also use fins to propel ourselves through the water. They're a bigger surface area, and they allow us to be more efficient underwater than using our hands and feet. We use a BCD, it's called buoyancy control device, and it's kind of the hub of all our equipment. Our tanks attached to the back, our regulator. Our regulators are also used to breathe, and we also have computers and gauges to monitor our depth and time underwater so that we can safely descend and ascend back to the surface.
I am what you would consider a water baby. I love the water from the time I was a small child, so for me it was just amazing to be able to stay under there forever, for as long as I wanted to breathe and swim and explore. So from day one I loved it. I completely enjoy the quiet and the serenity because I don't get a lot of that. Being a mother, being a wife, being a business owner, the phone's always ringing. Down there it's peaceful, it's calm, and there's always things to look for and watch.
We've had opportunities to dive through the Caribbean, dive with sharks, dive with stingrays.
You're always curious about what's around the next corner.
It's a great family sport. I taught my daughters when they were age 12 to dive with me. And that was one of the things during their teen years where teens and parents don't have that connection that we were able to connect very well.
Probably the most exciting, one of the first most exciting dives I ever did was the shark dive in the Bahamas at Stewart Cove in Nassau. And it was extremely exhilarating and exciting, and people thought I was crazy diving with sharks while they're feeding them in front of us. But I loved it so much that I went back a year later and took 2 of my older brothers, who are quite a bit older than I am, and it was quite a treat for their baby sister to say, no, you can do this, you can do this, and for them to go out with me and then afterwards thank me for how much fun it really was. Someone who's never scuba dived before, they can try it in the swimming pool just to see if they are interested before they sign up for classes. Classes can be a little bit intimidating. Once you've become an open water diver, I can't stress enough to continue on and continue learning. Don't just stop there, because the more you learn, the better you'll be, the safer you'll be.
Keep diving, and make sure that you show the people coming up the respect that you've got when you were a new person.
I think people, when they learn to scuba dive, they get a whole new experience as far as appreciation for the underwater environment, the oceans. No one really has explored everything that is there, and I don't think it gets the publicity or the media that other things do, because so few people really enjoy going underwater. So those of us that do explore it are amazed every time and find something new every time.